the last time you blamed your aches and pains on getting older? I hear this all the time.
Getting old. I need a new body. I'm too old for that.
Or my personal favorite,
just wait till you're my age.
And it's an easy excuse. It's a socially acceptable excuse. But here's the truth. That mindset is one of the fastest ways to hand over all your power. And the sooner it creeps in, the more your body will prove it right. I had a client in her 40s, not old, who came to me convinced her body was falling apart. Her knees hurt, her back ached, and she'd stopped running, she stopped lifting, she even stopped playing with her kids. She told me, I guess this is just what happens when you get old. But that wasn't the truth. The truth was, she'd been slowly losing her physical capacity for years. Not because she was aging, but because she'd been moving less, recovering less, and giving herself fewer challenges. Within 3 months of targeted training, she was pain-free, running again, and literally chasing her kids through the park. That's when it clicked for her. The number of candles on your birthday cake are not the problem. The problem is what you've been doing or not doing in the years in between. In my 20s, I trained purely for aesthetics. In my 30s, I'm training for the rest of my life. Not for what I want to look like, but for what I want to be able to do. For the things I want to do decades from now. That shift starts with your mindset. So let's get real here for a second. Most of the time, it's not your age. It's one or more of these 6 things. And if you start working on them now, you can change the entire trajectory of how you age. Number 1, movement debt. Your body adapts to what you do most. And if most of your day is sitting at your desk, your body will get really good at sitting. But it will lose strength, mobility, and stability for anything else. That's why you get winded walking up the stairs or tweak your back grabbing groceries. You're not broken. You're just in debt to your body and interest is piling up. Number 2, poor biomechanics. This is a big one. Biomechanics is just a fancy way of saying how your body moves. And here's the kicker. You can train it with perfect effort, but if your mechanics are off, you're just strengthening bad patterns. It's like hammering in a crooked nail. You're reinforcing the wrong shape. And the longer you do it, the more wear and tear you stack up. Some people feel pain and avoid the movement entirely, while others push through and keep building strength on dysfunction. Both lead to the same place, more breakdown. The fix? Rebuild your movement quality. Learn and practice the basics until your form is automatic. Number 3, muscle imbalances. Some muscles are constantly overworked, while others are basically on vacation. Your knees hurt? Often it's weak hips or stiff ankles. Shoulder pain? Usually weak scapular stabilizers and tight pecs. The longer you let those imbalances go, the more strain lands on the wrong joints and tissues. Number 4, poor recovery habits. Daily recovery rituals aren't optional. Foam rolling, mobility, walking, breath work. These are the oil changes and tune-ups that keep the machine running smoothly. Most people never hit the reset button. They just keep stacking tension, inflammation, and fatigue without ever giving the body a real chance to recover. And 5, breath work, the overlooked superpower. If you've never trained your breath, you're leaving performance, stability, and longevity on the table. And I don't just mean take a deep breath. I mean learning to breathe dynamically. Diaphragmatic breathing to support posture and recovery. Bracing to protect your spine during lifting, and rhythmic breathing for endurance so you're not gassing out in the first 5 minutes. Most people are terrible at breathing. Drop a comment if you want a full video just on breathing. And 6, training gaps. As we get older, we tend to avoid the exact things we need the most. Heavy lifting, impact, speed and power, balance, coordination. These are the things that keep you aging slower and moving independently. The answer isn't to avoid them, it's to train them smarter and balance in with recovery. And here's the trap. Thinking the goal of workout is to feel sore. I can't tell you how many people, and I hate to say it, yes, even trainers, still believe that. They stack more tension on already tense spots, grind through endless reps, and think, well, if it hurts, it must be working. Some even believe it's inevitable that after a strength workout, your low back will just feel stiff. No, the goal of a good workout is improvement, to fix the problems, not aggravate them. Sometimes that means you'll be sore and sometimes it doesn't. But soreness is never the goal. Drop a comment if you want a separate video on how to interview a personal trainer before you hire them and what red flags to look for. So how do you fix it? 1. Rebuild movement quality. Learn and practice the basics until they're second nature. Start with bodyweight squats, controlled step-ups, push-ups, rows, and practice perfect form before adding weight. 2. Strengthen the weak links. Identify the muscles that aren't pulling their weight. Don't just passively stretch tight muscles, load them through their full range of motion. For example, if your hips are weak, add glute bridges, side steps, and single leg Romanian deadlifts. 3. Daily recovery rituals. Commit to a minimum of 5 minutes a day. That could be foam rolling your quads, ankle mobility drills, or deep breathing to calm your nervous system. Small daily resets keep you moving. 4. Train for longevity. Include the skills that keep you independent. Strength, speed, balance, coordination. Cycle them into your weeks so your body stays ready for anything. Yes, this does require constant awareness, but the aches and pains already keep you constantly aware. Wouldn't you rather put that awareness into keeping them away? I've got a video coming out on how to put these pieces together into a progressive program, building from the ground up. So be sure you're subscribed with that notification bell on so you don't miss that video. So here's the thing. It's up to you. Stop outsourcing your body to a massage therapist, a chiropractor, or even someone like me, a trainer and a coach. My job is to teach you, assess you, and make sure you understand what's going on and how to fix it so you can fix it. Not just wait until our next session, thinking walking will be enough to load a tight muscle or decompress a joint through its full active range of motion. And millennials, listen to me. You have no excuse. We are not old. I am tired of seeing reels of 30-something-year-olds throwing out their back from sneezing. That's not age. Those are your choices. The second you stop challenging your body, your capacity shrinks. Strength, bone density, coordination, reaction time, all of it. You stop because you feel too old, but you feel too old because you stopped. Stop comparing yourself to your 20s. You have this body, this life, this level of responsibility. Train for this. And train for the future you want to keep living. And yes, it will take time. But how long did it take to get you here? Of course it's going to take just as long, if not longer, to get out and move forward. But remember, you're not just training for the next month. You're training for the rest of your life. You're training to be your own hero at 90. Aging well starts with taking ownership. Ownership over your body, your habits, and your future identity. So you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. Step into ownership and train for the life you want to be living decades from now. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out, and share this with that friend that's always telling you,
Just wait till you're my age.